Hey there, Woodlands Church. Pastor Daniel here with you with an update on what's coming up in the future for Woodlands Church. Hey, if you've been any part of Woodlands Church since the beginning of this year, there has been a tangible change in our church. We feel it, we see it, we perceive it. We can feel the season changing. We can feel the turning of the tide. It is an exciting time to be a part of Jesus's church. With that, we are embracing this new season. For the last couple of weeks, we have been talking about what it looks like to turn the tide, to see Jesus turn the tide in our lives, in our church, in our community. And we have seen a powerful outpouring of God's Spirit as He continues to change and transform us and turn the tides in our life. But we don't believe that that's where Jesus leaves us. We believe that Jesus does do the work of change and transformation, and He does turn that tide in our life. But that's not the end of the story. In fact, I think you would say that that is only the beginning of the story. From there, Jesus wants to give us life and life in abundance. And this isn't just a promise for eternity. This isn't just a promise for eternity. Jesus' promise isn't that just that someday we will endure and understand what life and life eternal is and life in abundance is in heaven, but that we can experience it in the here and in the now. We call this idea flourish. And we believe that this is the next logical step for those who have had their tides turned. So God has begun this process of transformation. Jesus is turning the tide in our life. What's next? What's next is that we want to flourish in our faith. We want to flourish Jesus's way. And listen, these aren't going to be words of a man. This isn't going to be some self-help book or some 5-part TED talk on how to have a better life. No, listen, we are going straight to the Master's words. We are going straight to the words of Jesus over the next month and a half to learn what it means to flourish Jesus's way. Out of Matthew 5, Jesus's words. And He opened His mouth and taught them, saying, "Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they shall be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they will be satisfied. Blessed are the merciful, for they will receive mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall seek God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called sons and daughters of God. Blessed are those who are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are you when others revile you and persecute you and utter all kinds of evil against you falsely on my account. Rejoice and be glad, for your reward is great in heaven. For so they persecuted the prophets who were before you." Listen, Jesus gives us His very word on how to be blessed, on how to be favored, on how to have God's eyes smile upon us, on how to flourish in this life. And we are just going to go verse by verse by verse through the greatest sermon in the Bible, the Sermon on the Mount, to learn what it means to flourish. Get to church this Sunday, get to church over the next 6 or 7 weeks, and be there as we learn how to flourish. And here's your bonus. This Sunday, the start of Flourish, we got breakfast burritos for first service and tacos for second service, complimentary to all who are in attendance. Have a great rest of your week, and I can't wait to be with you on Sunday.